Welcome guys to this PHP tutorial number 2, and today we will talk about PHP variables, but first we will take a short look at our previous lecture. So in our lecture number 1 we installed web server, and you can find this software easily on the internet. If you don't know what web server is, then see my tutorial number 1. Okay, and after installing it you can run it, and after running it you will see a semicircle like icon in your taskbar, and make sure that this icon is all white. If it's yellow, then close other softwares, maybe Skype. Maybe you are using Skype, and majorly Skype produces difficulties with web server. So just click on this and click www directory. So here all your PHP projects are present, and remember we created this YouTube folder, and here is our index.php file. Open it with any text editor. You can also open it with the notepad, simple notepad. Okay, this notepad provided by the Microsoft Windows or any text editor, but I generally recommend and appreciate the use of Notepad++ or other. There are also good editors present on the internet. You can download them. Okay, so today we'll talk about PHP variables, and first of all I'll tell you what PHP variables do. PHP variables are used to store values like text. For example, you write my name is something. Okay, now if you want to store this text, you will use a PHP variable. Or if you want to write an integer value, for example numbers, your age, or your phone number, okay, you will use a PHP variables. And variables can also be used to store arrays, and I'll tell you what arrays are in my coming lectures. Okay, so once declared, you can use your variable anywhere in your PHP script, and for whatever purpose you want you can use it. So let's go and create our first PHP variable. First of all, if you want to create a PHP variable, you're going to start it with a $sign, because PHP recognizes that this is a variable by first seeing to its $sign. Then you can name it any name you want. Okay, here you can type any name. You can type your own name. Okay, so now if you want to assign a value to it, just press equal to, which is located with the backspace button on your keyboard on the left side of it. Okay, so the value on the right side of this sorry, on the right side of this assignment operator will be automatically assigned to the variable present on the left side of it, provided that its naming convention is right. And I'll tell you how to write a valid PHP variable name, sorry. Okay, so for example, if you want to write this, now this is an integer value, and PHP automatically assigns the data type of this variable to integer, because the value to the right side of to assign to it is 21, which is an integer. You'll see in other languages that for example, if you have programmed in C or in C#, we use like data is equal to 21. Okay, in PHP we don't write this data type, because PHP is a loosely typed language, and you don't have to write a data type before going to declare a variable. Okay, that's why PHP is called a loosely typed language, which means that automatic declaration takes place in PHP. Wherever you want to use a variable, you just use it. Okay, for example, if you want to use it anywhere, just type the name of it. Okay, and it's automatically created and declared, so you don't have to define and declare it at different places. Now we will talk about the naming conventions of a PHP variable. Okay, so first you should put this dollar character in the front of every variable you create, every variable name you create. Okay, so then after this dollar sign, you can put any letter between small a to small z, from a to z. Okay, and we will go with a variable. Okay, for example, YouTube. Now this is a valid variable, and remember that from small a to small z, or from capital A to capital Z, or from from 0 to 9. Okay, these are the starting. 0 to 9 is not in the start of variable. Okay, so the first letter of a variable, for example this y, this should be a small letter or a capital letter or an underscore also. You can use this type of variable also. So let's just create some valid variables, and ABC 1 2 3. Okay, you can use this, you can use these letters at the end but not at the start. Okay, so this is a valid variable, and also underscore ABC, this is also a valid variable. Okay, but if you write for example 1 2 3 in ABC, then this is not a valid variable, this is invalid, and you can see that its color has not changed. Okay, as this color is blue and its color is still yellow, which indicates that there has been some error, so this is invalid. And also you cannot put any spaces between the variable name. For example, if you want to create data space YouTube, okay, now this is also invalid because there is a space between these two words and PHP will not recognize it. Okay, so guys, practice these variables in creation of these variables, and we will talk about strings in our next lecture. And just subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much.